Alright guys, how's it going? This is my second commentary for Call of Duty Black Ops. It's a ground war domination game on jungle and turned out really well. In my previous video, I actually said that I thought the chopper gunner was weakened, but I was wrong. And I get it later in this video, and you'll see why I was wrong. Hold on, host migration takes just a second, but yeah. I didn't count the exact number of kills. I'll try to get it later. If any of you can post a comment saying how many it was, that'd be cool. But it was a lot, and it was really cool. And I think my kill streaks for this game were Spy Plane, Napalm Strike, and the Chopper Gunner, which I think is a pretty good setup. I haven't tried the gunship yet. I'm not sure if that's better than the Chopper Gunner. Probably try to get one a little bit later. The cool thing about this game is, and the reason why I enjoyed playing it so much, is that my team would actually play for the objective rather than just go for kills like some crazy kill hordes. And I mean, I love going for kills, but I like playing the different game modes too, and getting a lot of kills while actually playing the objective, which I think is what this game did here. Like right here, I'm just trying to guard B the best I can, and eventually we do win, but I think it was a close game if I remember right. Not sure, but we were trying to basically hold down two of them and keep them trapped at the one. So same basic strategy as Modern Warfare 2. Worked out pretty well. And I have to say, MP5K all the way. It's so good, and I know a lot of people like the AK-74, and that's pretty good too, but I just think that the MP5K has better accuracy and is pretty much just as strong as the AK-74. Not quite, but just the range on the MP5 is better. And basically, all we're doing here is keeping them back on the spawn. And I think right now I'm on like a 5 kill streak. It would be more, but most of you probably know the kill streaks don't add on to each other like they did in Modern Warfare 2. So just trying to keep them back until I can get the chopper gunner. Not let them come around this way. I think it has to be made clear, like, some people might consider this camping, but, like, all I'm trying to do is keep them back in their spawn. Like, I mean, I'm not going to run to the other side of the map and let them come out and try to get our flags. I'm playing the objectives by keeping them back in their spawn. Like, it's a pretty basic strategy just to try to keep them trapped in one area. And light machine guns on this game are awesome too. I don't know how much you guys use them. I know they aren't that popular with people, but they're really good. You guys should try them out. They're really accurate and they're really strong. The weird thing about this game is too is I've always liked using frag grenades even on Modern Warfare 2, but on here you can't throw them as far, but they seem pretty strong. So I don't know. I have to get used to it and judging the range, but overall, it's pretty good. As far as snipers go, Dragunov sucks. SWAT 2000 sucks. The sniper you get at level 27 is okay, but I'm not a big fan of it. It seems like it's a little bit weak. And I know a lot of people were trying to get to level 27 to get that so they could start sniping better. But I really don't think it's that good. I think the one you get after it, the classified one, I believe it's called the PSG, is way better. Just seems like you don't get as many hit markers in it. The accuracy on it is pretty good. So, I don't know. You guys have to try out what guns and see what guns you like. But, I'm not a big sniper myself, so maybe your opinions are different than mine. I just don't think it's that good of a gun as far as the 3 first ones go. The main thing I wanted to talk about with this video though is just using perks that like suit your class. And I mean, for me, the first perk on this game that almost every class should be using is Ghost. I mean, at least for now, because it seems like there's a lot of low level players who use spy planes, and I will be using spy planes forever. I love knowing where the enemy is, so for me, Ghost is always a must. But for other people it might be different. I just don't like the enemy knowing where I am. I like being able to sneak around and getting behind their spawn, but that's what I like to do. So I would say Ghost, definitely use it with a silencer for the most part, unless you're using it on a sniper. I would say if you're using a rushing class, sleight of hand is probably a good idea. And if you're using like an assault rifle where you're sort of sitting back, or an LMG, you might want to use, I believe it's called Warlord, not sure, where you can use 2 attachments. If you're using an LMG, some people say definitely use sleight of hand to reload fast. I don't think that's the case because you can, well, you don't really have to reload that much with it. I mean, by the time you get the get out of the one clip of ammo, you've already killed a ton of people, and they're probably all dead, and you're gonna have enough time to reload anyway. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, just look, Ghost. I mean, these guys don't even know I'm coming up behind them right here, and I get this chopper gunner, which in a second after I die, you'll see it's freaking crazy. And on a map like this with no roofs, you can just go crazy. Call it in right here, and I actually like this chopper gunner better than the one in Modern Warfare 2. Not just because of how strong it is, but because it just looks really cool, and the fact that you can see like everything that's going on. And I know that's sort of like Modern Warfare 2, but just, I don't know, just the graphics of it look cooler, and this just goes crazy here. I really enjoyed this. This was only the second chopper gunner I got, but it worked out really well. I also wanted to talk about the wager matches. They're really cool. I tried some out earlier. I did the high roller ones where you don't get to pick the game type, you just sort of vote on it. And I think you can earn a lot of money that way because, to be honest, I mean, not to sound cocky or anything, but the people in there aren't really that good. I mean, I know the game just came out, but right now you can earn a lot of money, and I'm not sure, so if some of you could tell me in the comments if you lose the money when you prestige. I've been kind of wondering about that because I'm like, well, I could do a lot of wager matches now before people get used to using stuff like that and earn a lot of money, but I don't really want to do it if I just lose it all when I prestige because that'd be kind of pointless. So if any of you guys know about that, you leave it in the comments. I'd like to know, and some other people probably like to know. Seems in this game too, you can rank up pretty fast. So if you do lose the money when you prestige, like, you might as well just spend all your money right away because you're gonna prestige pretty soon, and money's pretty easy to earn. But not sure about that, so don't hold me to it. And what's cool about the wager matches is like it gets people to use guns that they wouldn't normally use, like maybe the ballistic knife, or if you're playing gun game, you get to use all of them for the most part when you cycle through them, which is really cool. I think it gives people spots where they could use different guns on a more balanced playing ground to check them out. So I always think that's a good thing when people get to try out different guns, because it, like, even for me, like right here, I mean, I think I'm a level 36 now, and all I ever really use is the MP5K, and my basically, like, my basic thought on that is like, well, why change something that's working so well? Like, for me, it's working well, but eventually I will try out different guns. But it just seems that right now the MP5K is the best gun for me and the best gun for me to have a chance to do well, like in this game. But yeah, like I said, anytime you can try out different guns, it's a good idea, because I know on Modern Warfare 2, there were a few guns, not a lot, but a few that I never even got to use, which was weird because I played that a lot. But like guns like the TMP or the PP2000, I never really used because for the secondaries, I just stuck to the Ravkas or the Spaz. But, and actually, I didn't even find out that the Ravkas were good till I started using them just like a month before Black Ops came out. So I think it's a good idea to try out new guns, and that way you can see where they are.
Final kill! Final kill!
Good
Final
job.
kill!
The video.
We executed the mission perfectly.
One or two more up this weekend. Not sure what I'm
What?
gonna be up to, but
How did
we'll
I not get
definitely
final
try to
kill?
get at least one up.
What is
Alright,
this?
thanks for watching. Oh, and the final score is 66-11.